Some of the things that didn't go as well for guys, biggest disappointments at camp, or guys who you think underperformed maybe?
Yeah, well, the first one would have to be Grant Delpit, and that's not a knock on him underperforming on the field. It's just his unavailability, right? And that is a theme among this safety room. You know, Ronnie Harrison was out for some time there as well. Grant's obviously being a more long-term injury, but both these are soft tissue injuries, hamstring issues that you just don't know if they're going to linger or if they're going to fully heal. So until you get 4, 5, 6 games in a row out of these guys, I will continue to have that memory and training camp linger of their injuries. Another one has to be Tack McKinley, and I know I'm naming another guy who just wasn't on the field because he wasn't available, but there's a lot riding on that number 3 pass rusher. And I'll speak from the standpoint of a football coach. If you're not out there, you can't play, and there's going to be anxiety about what you know in the playbook and your conditioning, and are you going to be able to bring it in the fourth quarter? All those type of things I'm sure Tack can get set for and be ready to go for, but it doesn't change the fact that he wasn't out there at training camp. And then I'll end with this one. I thought Austin Hooper had a chance to grab the tight end 1 spot because David Njoku was pushing him towards the end of last year, and David just blew him away, quite frankly. And now that's not going to show up in the snap count, especially early in the year. We saw last night Hooper played 10 snaps, and I think Njoku was only at 4. They're going to give Hooper every chance to grab this tight end 1 spot. But David Njoku is the most athletic tight end on the roster. And Hooper didn't have a nice camp. He can change that real early by playing well, in Kansas City and then back at home for the home opener against the Texans and the Bears and then into Minnesota. It can be an easy September for him, and he can grab that spot back. But you just expect more from Hooper, a double-digit million guy who was once the highest-paid tight end for a couple of days there at least.
Yeah, he does. He has to step it up. I would agree. All right.